Good morning, dear children. Welcome in today's science class. This is teacher Anju. Today we are going to discuss chapter 12, that is Simple Machines, part 1. Children, let's take a quick tour of a chapter map. Children, in this video today we will learn about what is machine, types of machines such as simple and complex machine. We will also learn about simple machine like inclined plane or wedge. Okay? Now children, in the previous chapter, that is work and energy, we discussed what is work done, transformation of energy and energy resources. In today's class children, we are going to discuss our next chapter, that is simple machine. Before all else, children, let's see what is machine. In the picture, certain devices are shown which we use in our day-to-day life. Do these devices help us to perform any kind of work? Yes. Using all these devices, we can perform our work in less time and less effort. So children, these devices are called as machine. So let's define children what is machine. Yes, the devices which are used to get more work done in less time and less effort are called machines. Now children, machines are of two types, simple machines and complex machines. Let's study these machines one by one children. Let's study the first one, simple machines. And the given picture, how many parts do the machine consist of? Here children, yeah, we can see the pulley has two parts, that, that are the stand and the wheel. The axe has two parts, axe head and wooden handle. The scissor has two parts, that is handle and blades. The trolley composed of two parts, a wheel and container, and the needle has only one part. Children, if we observe this picture, we can see that the machines shown in the picture have only one or two parts. From this, children, we will define simple machine. Yes, the machines which have only one or two parts and a simple and easy structure. Such machines are called simple machine. Children, now the second type of machine is complex machines. Let's study what is complex machines. Children, observe the machines shown in the picture. For what purpose are they used? We use all type of vehicles like car, scooter, bicycle to go from one place to another place, right? Children, you might have seen also that your mother uses a mixer in the kitchen while cooking. We use the computer in school, colleges and offices for some work. Yeah, right? If we observe these pictures, children, we can see these machines are composed of many parts which carry out many processes for completing a task, and for this purpose the parts are joined to one another. But what do we call such machines, children? Yeah, such machines are called complex machine. So let's define, children, what is complex machines. Yeah, the machines which composed of many parts which carry out many processes for completing a task. Such machines are called as complex machines. Okay, children? Now, children, use your brain power. Question. Children, some of the parts of complex machines are actually simple machines. Is the statement true or false? Answer. Yes, children. The statement of some of the parts of complex machines are actually simple machine is true because complex machines are made up of number of small simple machines, right? Now let's see, children, our next topic, an inclined plane. Suppose, children, Rohit and Mohit want to keep a load onto a truck as shown in the picture. How do they place these loads onto the truck? Yeah, to keep these loads onto the truck, either they have to lift, yeah, or lift off the loads or have to use slanting planks. Okay, children? So they both decided to keep these loads with the help of slanting planks. But why do they use slanting plank, children? Yeah, because if the slanting plank is used to lift the weight, they have to be a lesser weight and lifting become more easier. And what do we call this slanting plank, children? Yeah, such a plank is called an inclined plane, children. Now, children, we will see what happens if the length of the plank used by Rohit and Mohit are different. Suppose Rohit and Mohit choose the plank A and B of length 2 meter and 5 meter respectively, children, as shown in the pictures. Now, can you tell me, children, while loading, who would find the load heaviest and who would find the load lightest in the picture, children? Yeah, children, we see that the plank used by Rohit is short and has a steeper slope. Therefore, he has to be a greater weight, right? And the plank used by Mohit is longer, has a gradual slope. Therefore, he has to be a lesser weight. From this, children, we conclude that the weight of an object depends on the steepness and the length of the plank used. Right? Now, children, use your brain power. Question. How do the vehicles climb up on the winding roads or carts, children? Yeah, the answer is the winding roads or the carts are acts and an inclined plane. As a result, children, of which the vehicles climb up very easily. Okay, now, children, let's see the next topic, of which you might have seen, children, your mother while cutting the vegetables in the kitchen. What does she use for cutting the vegetables? Or while eating pizza, what do you use to cut a pizza? To do all things, you and your mother use a knife. From this, children, we can see that for breaking an object into two or more pieces, we need sharp tools, right? Also, to separate the stuck objects, we use, children, sharp tools such as like knife, scissors, axe, needle, chisel, and nail, etc. But children, what do we call these sharp tools? Yes, right children. Such tools are called a wedge. So let's define children a wedge, okay? A sharp tool which form on joining two inclined plane. Such a tool is called a wedge. Now students, it's time for recap. Today, so far children, we have learnt about the what is machine, right? We have also studied about the types of machine such as simple and complex machine. Children, we have also studied about the simple machine like inclined plane and a wedge. Students, so that's it for the today's topic. Children, now remaining chapter we will continue in the next video. Thank you. Stay safe.